Nowadays, so many people feel themselves stuck and frustrated, emotionally, mentally, geographically. Why is it? What can we do to unstuck? Let's figure out by going to Rocky Mountains National Park, making some hikes, looking at some beautiful sceneries, and thinking about this very interesting question: how to get unstuck. So many bugs around here, so I decided to put these bug filters on my car, so I will have the possibility to have a slight breeze but still be solidly secured from bugs. Our ancestors left Africa and spread across every continent. Why? Because as soon as they didn't like where they were, they moved. And nowadays, most of people complain about their country, city, county, politics, but they have never tried if other place will serve them better. The other day I was in Omaha, Nebraska. I was just traveling around trying to see as many states as I want, as I can, and I was making photos. One guy in his 30-ish, he approached me and asked, "Am I a photographer?" And I said, "No, I'm just a traveler. I'm just traveling around making some pictures for myself." And he said, "Oh, I wish I could travel." I was trying to understand him, so I asked, "Okay, but what's stopping you from traveling?" And his answer was, "It is expensive." And it can be expensive. It shouldn't be. There are a lot of different ways to travel. So I said, the next day I'm going to Nebraska City. And there is kind of windmill museum or a tractor museum, something like that. So I've seen a lot of windmills in my life. I've seen a lot of museums in my life. I have never seen a windmill museum. And it's just an hour drive. So let's go together. He told me that all his life, all his years, he spent in one city, in Omaha. Nice city, but yes, in one city. So I proposed, let's go. And he said, "Oh, it's a long drive. Maybe next time." And that sparked some thoughts in my mind that some people are not traveling, not because it is expensive, not because it takes some time, because some challenges, some obstacles, you can find your ways around them. But maybe the reason is very different. Traveling is only one way of getting stuck. It's kind of geographically stuck. You can also be stuck mentally, emotionally, on the same job, on the same city, or in the same mental patterns. But we have a proof that we, as a humanity, evolved by moving. Every human being needs to have a fair share of movement in his life, in his or her life. And sometimes, and maybe not sometimes, most of times, if you feel stuck mentally or emotionally, you need a trip. You need to travel. But some people are afraid of that. Look at these mountains. they're really beautiful. But if I would live here year-round, altitude can probably kill me. Some places are good for some things. And maybe your country is very good to be a child in this country and start your to make your first steps. But your country can be very bad for starting a business. Or your country is very good to start a business, but it is very bad to retire. Different geographies serve different purposes. And as far as I see it, most people are afraid of traveling, are afraid of moving to another geography, maybe not even a country, but even to another city, because they think that this is a reversible step, that as soon as you've tried it, you will never be able to get back. But that's... The other reason for not traveling is putting your life on hold. Every time you are thinking, okay, I will travel, but I will need to, and there's like ton of reasons, like every time ton of reasons, like I need to get a promotion, I need to pay off this loan, I need to have a credit, finish some courses, and the list goes on. And this list is never ending. And in this case, you're postponing a real life, we would say. Postponing without really any end to this situation, unfortunately. So we literally have two reasons not to travel. The first one, we think that our decisions are irreversible. The second one is just like putting your life on hold, because like there's like too many things to do. And the answer is pretty easy. You have only one life. If you're thinking about that your decisions are irreversible, though they are reversible, think about your life. It's a little bit messy. It's more like a scribble. So it's not like some beautiful handwritten thing. It's a messy scribble. Sometimes you just need to make mistakes, and why not? That's what makes us human. That's what separates us from being just robots or being replaced by AIs, the possibility to make mistakes. And if we are talking about putting your life on hold, the answer is the same. You have only one life, and the more time you need to start actually living your life, the less life you will have left, unfortunately. If you feel stuck, you're a human being. Start moving. Start thinking about trying new geographies. If you feel stuck mentally, emotionally, you just need to start moving. Consider trying a new national park, hiking in some beautiful national park. Oh, there is a moose. Wow. No pull-offs here. Yeah. Cannot show you the moose because no pull-off. So think about new national park. Think about like going to different city. Think about trying a new country, going to a vacation to a new country. Don't make irreversible steps like renouncing your citizenship or something like that. Lower the stakes. Just give yourself a resolution to spend 1 to 3 weeks in different places. Hit 10-15 places this year. Try to be in a move. Because every time in my life when I feel myself stuck and I just start moving, I start like changing geographies, I felt that like, wow, now I have a new breath. Now I have like a new perspectives. Now I feel myself like reloaded. Try this. Now you have not so much excuses not to travel. Let me show you this. This is Alpine Visitor Center in Rocky Mountains National Park. This is the highest visitor center in all national park system out of the whole USA. The highest elevation. And it is a dense fog around right now. Oh, the fog is rising, so we have some adventure. I'm not sure how I would be driving. Would I see the road or not? But hopefully we will succeed. And right now I will be putting my extreme driving skills in test. I was going in some extreme driving lessons. So, let's try. So, why have I decided to shoot this video in Rocky Mountains National Park? Not only because it is beauty, but I think it's one of the most perfect illustration of the idea I want to deliver here. We started in the valley in one side of the national park, and I was dying from heat. It was uncomfortable. And I can imagine people, there was a town nearby, that they're living in this place and they're like, have all this rumination inside their brain. Oh, this heat is killing me. So they're probably stuck. Maybe some of them. Then we start moving. We moved to the top of the mountain and it was cold. It was very foggy in this alpine tundra near Alpine Visitors Center. It was so refreshing after this hot weather to go into this cold or let's say refreshing weather. But being for a long time, so moving to this weather after being exposed to a hot weather is refreshing. But living in such a weather can be killing. A person can feel themselves stuck in this new environment. So we moved to a new place. And now we are finishing this video in the valley on the different side of the Rocky Mountain National Park. The weather is fine. The weather is like fine, just good. It's not too hot, it's not cold, it is sun. Would it be forever like this? Probably no. So if the weather would change and it would become uncomfortable, what can we make? We can start moving or continue moving. That's what I try to talk about. We as human species evolved by moving all the time. And if you feel yourself stuck emotionally, or mentally, think about your geography. Don't make irreversible decisions. Don't think about like, I will move for a life into another country. Just give it a try. Just go for a trip. Just go for a vacation. Just give it a try. Hopefully, this video was inspiring for you. See you in the next one, and this would mean a world for me if you will leave a comment under this video. And if you like these kind of videos, subscribe. See you in the next one.